Blake and Tyler, gotta say, great job at not reading off. I'm gonna try my best not to, but like Danielle, I'm not too great. But for those of you who don't know me, my name is Bailey Kidd, and I'm really excited to be running for your senior class president this year. Being your junior class president was truly an amazing experience. Me and my team raised thousands of dollars that we used to make prom the best we could make it. We made improvements that we deemed to be necessary, and even when we hit a few speed bumps along the way, we always found a way to overcome them. With the help of all the other amazing people sitting in front of me, we raised much of the money needed for senior year. Next year involves grad bash, graduation, and senior breakfast, and so much more. So our fundraising and planning is definitely not over, but we plan to tackle it head on. I strive to be a leader in all the places that I'm confident I can be an asset in. For the past 5 years, getting to know as many of you as I possibly can has been an amazing experience. I understand how valuable each and every one of you is to our class, which is why my main priority is making sure your voice is heard at all times. A president's job is to represent, not simply act on what they think is best. I know I could never come up with half as many good ideas as all of you combined, which is why I rely on all of you to share your ideas with me. I consider myself an approachable person, so I'm urging you all to come to me, ask me any further questions about my campaign and my plans for next year. I want to be a friend to you, not just someone you see standing up here just talking about random stuff or someone you see walking through the hallway. I will be more than happy to talk to you at any time. Last year was all about fundraising, and after a successful year, it's time to look on to what senior year is all about, which is about making our final memories in high school, which I know, it sounds so cringy, whatever, but we are so lucky to have a school that honors so many senior traditions, and we have so much to carry out next year. I have the confidence that we can be one of the best senior classes West Shore has seen, and I don't want anyone to feel like they've been left behind. I know what it's like to be stressed and isolate yourself, but I don't want anyone to let that hinder their senior year next year. My goal isn't in numbers, it isn't in writing. My goal is that from a year from now, when we walk out of this school, that you know you've left with the best memories possible. Everyone in this room has a voice to make a change, and I'm asking to be the person that makes your voice just a little bit louder. Like I said previously, it's not about, I want this, or I'm going to do this as your president. It's about the us, not I. With your help, we can make senior year the best possible. Thank you for sacrificing half of your lunch to come and listen to all of us talk, and hopefully you will consider re-electing me as your class president. Thank you.
I really appreciate seeing you all out here today, and it really means the world to me, all that applause. I really appreciate it. First of all, I know your time is valuable. I'm as hungry as probably any of you guys. I really want to get to lunch. So I'll be quick with these. I just want to talk to you guys about a couple of things. It's been 5 years, guys. We've been working hard. We've been working long. We've been staying up every night doing homework. We deserve this. As a senior class, we deserve this. We deserve to have a memorable and great year that everyone can enjoy. As a senior class president, I will make sure that occurs and it goes off without a hitch. There's several events. We got prom, we got sunrise, we got plenty of things going on, okay? And I'm here to make sure all those go down perfectly. And for a moment, I want to talk about striving for excellence. And I am by no means excellent, okay? But I think the important thing about striving for excellence is the striving itself. That continual determination to get up every day and work for you guys, that's what I got, and that's what I bring to the table for you guys. And I know I haven't served before as a senior class president or a junior class president, but I promise you that this will only fuel me in my further efforts to make sure that you guys have a legendary senior year. Please vote Blake Johnson for senior class president. Thank you very much.
Hello, everybody. I did write my speech because I'm not really good at public speaking. So. Okay. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Danielle Sorgenfrey. I'm currently your junior class vice president, and I'm running for senior class vice president position. I would like to preface by saying I know we've all worked very hard our years here at West Shore, so I want to make sure that our last year is our best year, fun and memorable. If you weren't sure what we did all year, I'll fill you in. We helped organize multiple fundraisers for the prom that we planned, and help raise money for the various senior events we have already begun planning, such as senior breakfast, senior picnic, grad bash, and of course graduation itself. I'm genuinely invested in making our senior year the best of my ability. I have many ideas for fundraisers that I would like to execute and events to plan. After having a year to learn the ropes, I understand the responsibilities, and I'm confident I can make these dreams a reality. As for communication, I hope everyone here feels comfortable enough to talk to me directly about any ideas or concerns you may have. And
Hello. How's it going, everybody?
Great.
No one wants to follow Toddy. That was a beautiful performance. Once again, thank you, Toddy. But I'll keep it simple. I know everyone's hungry for lunch. I'm hungry to lead y'all as vice president, okay? I want to keep it simple. If you've been paying attention in AP Gov, do you guys know what a delegate model is? Anyone in the crowd?
Sorry, I'm gonna fail that AP test.
Anyone? No.
Yeah, I know.
Okay. So delegate model, you basically, they're elected to directly represent their constituents. And that's what I will do as vice president. I'm not gonna do any big elaborate schemes, anything special. I will do what you guys want. I want input from every single person in this crowd right now. And most people would say that's a very difficult task, but here at West Shore, we're a small, group of people. We've basically become family over these past few years. And I'd like to say, I know at least every single one of you, even if it's been one basic conversation or little words here and there. I've seen you around school and I know you. So I'd like to lead you all as a body and do what you guys want to make senior year special. And you only live once. So I really want senior year to be special, and I want it to be something you can look back on and just think of all the good memories. So I'm here for you guys, and just consider me in your votes on Friday, and it's the click of one button saying Tyler Lamb. So.
Hi, you all know me as Toddy the Hottie for Student Body, right? Well, guess what? I'm running for secretary again! Due to my experience as secretary, my colleagues and I were able to minimize prom ticket prices from past years to $75 for our junior class, which led us to earn massive profit from this year's prom! Am I right? I have found a lot of joy in both helping plan and set up prom successfully, while also managing to direct a one-act play and act as leading roles in our school's theater department, which led me to enjoy leading, collaborating with my classmates, and maintaining order. So, as my role as senior class secretary, I would love to continue planning fundraisers and events for our senior class and for graduation. And so, I've got nothing else left to say, other than I am going to slay, and I am here to stay. So vote for Toddy the Hottie, because guess what? You're going to have an experience, and it's going to be out of body, because he's smart, sincere, and never shoddy!
Hello everybody, I'm Jack Grimison, and I'm running for senior class secretary. Listen, I'm not going to stand here and deliver hollow promises like you've heard so many times before. Instead, I'm going to focus on the most important promise. I'm going to listen to you. And you, and you, and you, and every other soon-to-be senior in this room right now. That's because I believe that our last year here at West Shore should be our best year here. And that's why we need to have you represented in our student council so we can get those voices. I know that to some of you, Blake and Tyler may be unfamiliar candidates, but I urge you to look at your incumbent candidates. They already planned their masterpiece, their prom. I applaud them for it, but I just would hate to see stagnation come into our senior officers. Instead, we need fresh, impassioned faces who will strive to make this senior year great. I believe that every single one of you here deserves to have a great role in planning our senior year. and make it great. I will make that dream a reality. Vote grim today for a great tomorrow. Thank you.
So, as you all know, I'm the only candidate for the treasurer, so I'm not going to keep you guys here too long because I know we all want to go to lunch. So, as you all know, my name is Violet Castillo, and I'm running for the senior class treasurer. I held this position during our junior year, and I would love to continue my term into next year. My team and I worked extremely hard and productively to plan, organize, and fund a successful prom that gave upperclassmen memories that will last a lifetime. My experience from this year has inspired me to improve my role as a treasurer and learn more about fundraising and money organization. I would also like to add that the junior class representatives started with $0 at the beginning of this year, but we ended up collecting just short of $6,000 in total through school fundraisers. This is a huge achievement, and this profit will give our senior class a great jump start to this year with the extra funds to organize a senior breakfast and a graduation we will always remember. Each and every one of you can trust me to organize our funds that contribute to a flourishing senior year. Thank you.
Okay. Hi guys. So I know a lot of you, but not a lot of you personally. So for those of you who don't know me, my name is Evangeline, and I am running for senior class historian. I've had the pleasure of serving as our junior class historian, and I cannot wait to see what next year holds. In my position this year, my fellow officers and I raised just under $6,000 for the class of 2026. This money went towards affording our amazing prom held this month, and the remainder is going to fund our super exciting senior events next year that I know I'm excited for and all of you should be excited for. One thing that I'd like to change for next year is truly capturing all of these moments that are going to unite us as a class. Senior year is the biggest and most exciting year of high school, which is why it is so important to document and be able to look back on these experiences when we're older. Due to a couple conflicts with accessing the Instagram this year, this effort was a little bit swept under the rug. But as your senior class historian, I'm going to make it a point to capture all of these moments through social media. With my extensive media experience, I believe that this will be a task that is very possible and achievable for me to complete. I would also like to continue to be a voice for our entire class. Communication is something that I value greatly, and as a class officer, it is extremely important to make decisions that are the best for the greater good, even if it is not the easiest or most efficient way of doing things. I cannot wait to continue what we started, and I'm so excited to see what next year holds for the class of 2026. Thank you.
So, my question for you is, what do you envision your junior year to look like? For most of us, it's when things get real. Although stress levels are at an all-time high, I believe that junior year should also be known for our growth and to create new, fun memories. As your junior class president, I hope to bring out the best in each and every one of you and to create a year that's the best for all of us. Why should you vote me for junior class president? As someone highly ambitious and goal-oriented, I believe that my future problem-solving skills, yes, I've been to internationals, I think they're pretty good, and also, my persistence can help us organize events and to make next year amazing. Adding on, I want to make a difference in our school by making sure that your voice is heard and by ensuring that that we have the best year. Also, one of the major problems that I want to solve next year is the disunity between our class. Overall, I've noticed that we're pretty disconnected and that it's come to a point where we don't even know each other's names. So, in order to resolve this issue, I want to host more interclass events where we're able to foster more bonding and meaningful relationships. Adding on, I also want to make sure that you guys know that my main priority is listening to your input. I believe that everyone has a voice and that it's very important to listen to, and so that's something that I will keep in mind during my entirety of the year. Adding on, I want to improve communication between the junior class officers and the junior class as a whole, as I feel like we don't really know what's going on, and I want to help resolve that. And lastly, I also want to reduce prom prices, as everyone here has stated. I believe
that cost shouldn't deter someone from being able to have a great time or even participate. And so I want to go ahead and address this issue by doing more fundraising on various platforms. I think in person, online, and by combining all of these, we can have a really efficient way of fundraising. Overall, next year is one of the best years of our lives, and with your support, I will work hard to make sure that our class is heard, represented, and has a fun year. So, when you vote, make sure to choose someone who will stand up for you, show up for you, and speak up for you. Let's make next year count together.
Good evening, y'all. Matthew Granger. I'm running for junior class president. First off, just like everybody here in the front row, congratulations to all y'all. All of y'all had great campaigns. You know, everybody's got great ideas, great energy from everybody. So super happy to hear that from everybody. First thing is like we all know about junior year. It's stressful. It's lots of AP exams, SATs. So I feel like as a junior class president, main thing is keeping it stress-free as possible for as many of y'all as I can. So going into that, I think my first course of action, as we hear, is like lowering prom prices. That's what every candidate here has got on their thing. So the question is, how are we actually looking to do it? A lot of people are saying the fundraising, like we had to see plans from it. I liked really what I heard from Daniel. I saw really good stuff. David, everybody's been having great stuff. So looking at that fundraising, looking to work as a squad to actually help lower those prices. And my major resolution that I've been looking into already has been potentially switching that location for the prom. So we had it at the Crown Plaza this last year. It's nice, it's on the beach, but there's no dinner included there, and it was $75. Now, that money can go into your outfits, your transportation costs, or even food before. So I believe that I've already looked into, so O'Galley Civic Center, not too far by from West Shore, great place. We can cut those prices almost in half and have dinner there at the place. So I think it's a great resolution to looking to actually get those prom prices down rather than just saying some fundraising idea. Second thing is homeroom interaction. I don't mean homeroom on homeroom stuff every single day. That's not logical. I think we did the Brain Bowl this past year. I thought it was fun. I don't know about y'all, but I think we can do more stuff like that. Like, I know some people are saying, oh, it'd be cool to do like a volleyball tournament or something like that. Maybe that's not the thing we're looking for, but stuff like that is like what we're like trying to do. Like camaraderie across the class. I think that's good stuff to look for, and it gets a little stress off everybody. So those are the main ideas, and I want to say like, reason I think I can be your junior class president. I already have leadership in the school, 2 years of homeroom representative, and president of the National Junior Honor Society. I was able to create the first initiation in National Junior Honor Society since pre-COVID. We were able to get over 100 members initiated, so it was a big deal reviving that program, and we brought a lot of people back to a program that was pretty much dead. I mean, we had about 15 guys in there, now it's over 150. It was massive there. I also want to talk about volunteer work, lots of volunteer work, and I have a job, so yeah, I have a job. I got a job. So learning the virtue of patience, teamwork, giving back to the community. I've learned those. So I have to say, like, once again, congratulations to everybody here, front row. Congratulations, like seriously, y'all. Good work on the campaigns. We still got more days left. Love to see what everyone can bring. I hope that I've been able to at least keep your mind open, to at least thinking about who to vote for, really look at people's platforms. Everybody here has great ideas. Hopefully, I can get your vote for Matthew Granger, junior class president. Hopefully, have a great day.
Hello everyone, I'm Dino Villanueva and I'm running for president. So as many of you know, I was new here last year. But despite that, I've settled into the school very well, and I think part of that has been especially because of the welcoming community at West Shore. A lot of people there was no shortage of people who were ready to talk to me or help me around the school. So because of that, I really want to give back to everyone here at West Shore, and I want to give them the best experience possible, and I think that as junior class president, I can do that really well. So firstly, as far as my qualifications, so I'm in NHS, right? So it shows that I want to give back to my community and teaching me how to give back to the community as well. I also did Vacation Bible School last summer. That furthermore, I just want to help my community a lot. And I have a rigorous course load of taking multiple AP classes, right? And alongside that, I'm a student athlete. I'm in lacrosse and cross country. and I'm really motivated to do well in everything that I do. I have a 4.0 GPA, and it shows that I'm really committed. I really want to do the best for everyone here. So, for what I want to do, firstly, as everyone said, I do want to reduce prom prices. So I know that I love like buyer's remorse. So I know like when I see a big price tag, I always think about what else I could have done with that money. So of course, having prom be so expensive, that kind of sucks. So of course, we can organize more fundraisers. I know a lot of people here are really good at fundraising. Like for lacrosse, I know McCone raised a lot of money for lacrosse. So I think just organizing more fundraisers, I don't know, like bake sales or something, that could help a lot in reducing the prom prices. And then, secondly, we could also hold fundraisers. So for big days like the SAT, ACT, or CAPSA presentations, I feel like it'd be nice if you could have more options in the morning, like if you could have like coffee or donuts instead of like the school breakfast, so we could use fundraiser money for that as well. And then also, for student athletes, I want them to receive more recognition and representation, more organized social media. So I know like, there's like social media for like the boys lacrosse team, but I know it's not very organized. So I think if we organize a lot of the social medias better, then they can receive more recognition. And also another thing I wanted to do is promote more active communication with admin. I feel like more proactive communication. So like all of you know like the bathroom thing where you have to sign in, that kind of sucks. So I feel like with more communication with admin, a better solution could have been worked out, and that could have been avoided, would have been a better solution, right? And I really just want to say that I really want to do what everybody here wants. I want everyone's voices to be heard. I know how empowering it can be for you to have something that you want, like it actually getting done, especially in something like as big as a school, right? So overall, I really want to improve the West Shore experience for everyone here, and mostly because everyone here at the school has been very welcoming, helped me have a good experience here at West Shore so far. So that's all I have to say. Thanks for listening, everybody.
How we doing, West Shore? My name's Daniel Worland. I want to be your next junior class vice president. So, I have a plan. I have a plan, guys. So, my biggest thing, I want to make Power Hour fun again. So, you guys remember how much fun you guys had at Spring Fling? Imagine that at least once a month. I want to invite all the clubs and all the community organizations. I want them to publicize themselves and make a fun, enjoyable experience out of Power Hour. Who's with me? I also want to lower prom prices. I get it, it's expensive. I get it, especially without dinner and everything. I don't like it, nobody likes it. I want to fundraise like heck so we can lower those prices. Who's with me? I raised over $1,000 for my robotics team through our chocolate fundraisers. You guys all know what chocolate. On a more serious note, I want to hear more from you guys. Come on, like you guys are what makes the junior class the junior class. As your vice president, I want to hear from you guys. I want this to be your class. If you have any questions, you're always welcome to come to me or any of the other officers that will get elected. I want to work with the historian and the secretary to create a newsletter so we can tell the rest of the class what we're doing behind the scenes, so you guys aren't left in the dark. That's usually what happens with most student government organizations, matter of fact. So those are my biggest plans. As far as my qualifications go, I've been on my T-Voltage 386 robotics team charge up for the last year, and I've put over 200 hours in just this year alone. I am committed, guys. I am locked in. I will do whatever it takes for this to be the best. Not many other people can say that, okay? So, this Friday, remember, vote Big D for VP. What do you say? Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Brian Huong. I'm looking to become your next junior class vice president. I know some of you guys may be wondering what a vice president does. A vice president doesn't just serve as a backup, but also as a voice, an important representative to the student body. A vice president is a planner, teammate, and most importantly, a communicator who helps connect the student to the administration. As a student who has taken 2 APs and currently enrolled in 4 more, I understand the pressure of a West Shore and the need for an officer who represents you. Additionally, through my experience as a lifeguard and member of 2-time internationally qualifying Future Problem Solvers team, I understand the skill of operating under pressure, which is needed in a successful vice president. Whether it's fundraising for prom, organizing new events, or simply voicing the demands of the student body, I'll be there to make sure our junior year is filled with energy, ideas, and enthusiasm. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Chris Patel. I'm running for your junior class vice president, and I want to say that there are many issues and flaws, and I've been able to talk to many of students and understand their opinions and perspectives. And one major perspective that I have noticed is that prom price tickets are very high, and I want to help fundraise and lower those prices so students are more satisfied with going to prom. I also want to collaborate with students so that their opinions and their views are also seen in the government. And I want to share my ideas with the council so that all of our ideas are brought to the school and that our junior class is benefited as much as possible. I also want to say that I would make a great vice president because I have a lot of experience in sports, which has helped me increase my communication skills and my leadership skills. I have a lot of volunteer hours at hospitals and other places which help me increase my reliability and responsibility. And I also have been surrounded by many businesses which help me observe problem-solving skills and help please the crowd as much as possible. Thank you for your time, and vote Kush on Friday.
And I believe I should have your vote because I work well with people. I can work well with pretty much anyone, so no matter who else wins, I'll work well with them. This past year I was also on student government, so I have a lot of experience with this type of thing. I also promise to keep you guys in the loop. I know that was an issue for me personally this year, so I hope to be able to kind of, relay that information out. Hopefully I'll be in charge of the Instagram, so I'll make the Instagram cute, promise that. And so, as Troy Bolton from High School Musical once said, we're all in this together.
What's up, West Shore? My name's David Amador, and I hope to be your junior class treasurer. Now, for those of you who know me to be a pretty chill and laid-back guy, but also the type of guy who can get serious when he needs to. Whether it came to getting into all-county orchestra, I locked in. When it came to taking 5 APs this year, I gave them my all for each of them. The point is, when I commit to something, I commit. And I plan to bring that same attitude to the treasury. Now, West Shore's new administration, their second year, our junior year, is when they're going to start making some real changes. So I plan to make a budget with that in mind. I'll create a cushion of funds for any experimental and exciting things they have in store, as well as any experimental things our presidents and vice presidents have in store once they get elected. Now, I know there's one thing all of you guys really care about when it comes to junior class, prom, and I'm sure you've heard some of your junior friends complain about paying $75 for prom tickets when the seniors only had to pay $25 just because they fundraise more. So let me ask you, how would you guys like to be the class with all the fundraising? Through my experience, both in orchestra and the Voltage First Robotics team, I know what separates a good fundraiser from a bad one. I know what builds excitement. I know what gets hype. I know what leads to turnout, and I know what brings in the bottom line. If you elect me as your treasurer, I promise to use those skills to fundraise heavily, both for cheaper prom tickets and for my fellow class officers. Okay. My time is money, so as your treasurer, I won't waste any of yours, and I'll keep this brief. I genuinely believe that I'm the best person for the job. Both in qualifications and in the desire to do this and to do this right. Who you pick for treasurer is important. They're the ones in control of the budget, and they're most directly responsible for how expensive prom is going to be. So choose carefully. Remember, on Friday, when you're voting for homeroom, when you're voting in homeroom for who you want your treasurer to be, I'm the treasurer you need. Vote David. Thank you.
Hi everyone, I'm Anita Mahindra and I'm running for junior class treasurer. My speech is kind of short, but I think I'm the right fit for treasurer because I'm good at dealing with money and I'm organized, so I'll make sure the funds are being put into activities that we actually want. And I'll also create fundraisers so we can make things like prom, powder puff, and junior t-shirts cheaper. I would also be open to any new ideas and activities that you think we should be putting our money towards doing. So yeah, that's why I genuinely think I'm the best fit for treasurer.
Hi, I'm Paula Pozo. Some of you guys know me already. There are moments in life that pass by quietly. Small smiles, spontaneous laughter, and a hug. A hug. Then there are big ones. The way the whole class cheers during the touchdown. The way the whole class cheers after a touchdown, or the look on someone's face when they walk into prom, all dressed up, glowing, and full of excitement. These are the moments that shape our high school experience, and I believe they deserve to be remembered, long after our graduation caps are blown in the air. I'm running for historian, and because I believe that our story deserves to be remembered, not just through lists or dates or names on the calendar, but through emotion, connection, and heart. As a yearbook staff member and editor, I've spent countless hours taking photos, arranging layouts, and writing captions that try to hold real emotion. I've seen firsthand how powerful it is to look at a single photo and feel something. That's what I want to give this class. Whether it's the adrenaline of Spirit Week or the fierce pride of winning tug of war at Wildcat Challenge, or the magic of prom night when the music's on and everyone's dancing with their closest friends. I want to be there, behind the scenes, capturing the memories that make this year ours. Photography has always been one of my ways of holding on to moments that I never want to lose, because I believe every photo is a story frozen in time, full of emotion that speak louder than words. Whether it's a quiet shot of a slow dance at homecoming or a group hug after scoring your first Powder Puff touchdown, I want to be there. Take me. Sorry. I believe that every single photo is worth holding on to, and so is every memory. Sorry. If I'm chosen as your junior class historian, I promise to bring my eye to detail, my heart for storytelling, and my deep passion for preserving the real, raw, and beautiful pieces of this upcoming year. Because this year is more than just another year in our lives. It's our junior year, and it's worth remembering forever.